right, let's see what the Rivian's got on this. Whoa! Yeah! Hot dog. Look at that water pouring out from the chassis. Beautiful.
Hey everybody, this is David with Where to Wheel, and today we have had our first EV come out off-roading with us. And Dave, tell us a little bit about your experience with the Rivian you brought out here today.
Well, I got it in September of 2022. I've mostly just done beach type off-road stuff.
Okay.
And
Down at Corolla Beach?
Corolla, yeah.
Okay.
And but with that, just aside from the bumps, you're might as well be on the road.
It's nothing that's going to challenge this thing.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't have to air down. But out here, I've definitely found a limit. But at the same time, I'm still very impressed with how it is able to navigate like this model. It seems
Right, yeah, you went right on that. So we find that we call that the sink or swim mud hole, and that stops about half the vehicles that go through it. And yeah, the Rivian went straight on through, no trouble, no worries. I think if I had to call it, your biggest limiting factor today was tires. If you had a more aggressive tire, I think you would have made it through everything.
No, and that's also got me out here because I'm at 30,000 on these, so it's time to start thinking about a replacement.
Okay.
And I didn't know if I wanted to go something more road-based or
More efficient or more off-road based?
because that does make a complete difference.
Oh yeah.
Between the road tire and this developed off-road tire,
Right.
all-terrain tire, is on a full battery is like 30 miles.
Okay, so 10%, right? So and if you put it in a mud terrain, I would imagine you're going to lose probably another 5 or 10%. Okay.
Depends on how it is.
So while we're talking about percentages, you started the day at, well, did you say 100% or 95%?
When we rolled out to the first place, it was 95.
Okay, and what are we at now?
87.
So we've lost, what, 7%? Okay.
Wow.
No concerns about range when you're off-roading. We've been off-roading for 4 hours and you lost 7% of battery. So zero concerns in that aspect.
And stability. I learned that from getting out, where it locks and getting back in,
Yep.
it re-engages stability. I didn't think about
okay, so you had to turn it off every time you get back in.
And not just that, but so it has 3 settings: on, reduced, and then off.
Okay.
So you can't just tap to off. You have to, that last one you have to hold. Haven't done that yet.
Well, you learn
It's in
these
the
things when you
manual,
come
I'm
out
sure.
and do it.
But never read it.
So
That
you got to use your recovery gear. Do you keep that in the gear tunnel?
when I'm driving like this, yeah, I keep on the.
Have you gotten the gear tunnel on camera, Chris?
I have not. Let's do
Showing
that.
us that, Dave? Is that is that the right term for it?
And that goes all the way through?
Yeah, the gear's on the driver's side. This is the inflate.
Okay.
You see all the sand I got left over.
From your beach driving.
Let's talk about that first mud hole.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Didn't send it hard enough there.
Yeah, okay. You think it was a momentum issue?
That definitely didn't help, and that enormous chunk of stump in there.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and it was real soft sand at the beginning of it. So, yeah, it kind of scrubs any energy when you're going into that hole. So, it'd be interesting to see you hit it again now that we cleared that debris from it and now that it's been packed down a little bit.
And the mode I got it in. So all-terrain, it limits you to 20, and it really lightens up your throttle. So like a run-up takes a good amount of space. It's not just horsepower. If I kept it in the on-road mode, I'd have all that horsepower.
Oh, okay.
Immediately available.
That's interesting. So it changes how much power it actually deliver based on when you're in your off-road mode. It scrubs, reduces the power you can get out of the pedal.
Probably so you don't just
Yeah.
dig yourself in a hole.
Straight down to the ground. Okay. And you said you have 30,000 miles on it.
20, so exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's got an app for it.
It's the future.
28,382.
Okay. 28,300. And how long have you had it for in that mileage period?
So September 2022, year and a half.
Okay. All right. Any complaints about it? Have you had to service it or have you had any problems with it?
After one of the updates, it has a low volt batteries at 12 volts in the in front of the dashboard. So after one of the updates, the high voltage is your alternator, so it does recharge at low volts.
Oh,
Low volt
interesting.
uses is how it powers the Bluetooth to lock unlock.
Oh, okay. So it uses so that's a car battery under the hood.
2 motorcycle batteries.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Dare to be different.
So after one of the updates, it stopped taking a charge from the high volt, but service tech came out.
Oh, so it's like Tesla. They send the tech out to you. Okay, that's
Yeah, well,
cool.
the nearest service center is in Richmond,
Oh,
so
all right.
but they have a satellite guy who runs in this area, and he comes out every Thursday. He does our.
So that brings up a good question. When you bought the truck, did you have to buy it in Richmond, or did they bring it to you?
They shipped it on a flatbed.
Okay.
Took my Challenger away on the same flatbed.
All right, that's a big change. Challenger to a Rivian. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, it's but no, I've had the Challengers. I had 2 of them.
Oh wow.
Because I like going fast.
Okay.
But this is on the rainiest day. This is still faster than the Challenger.
Right.
Absolutely
Yeah.
dry.
How, 800 or is it 808 or something like that?
835.
Jeez, 830 horsepower. Man.
But torque's over 900.
Wow.
Unfortunately, that's independent wheels. So each motor is powering each wheel.
Right.
So that means you can have a lot.
Right.
If you divide that by 4, it's 200 and change on each tire.
Okay.
So if only that tire's got traction,
Then that's all the torque. Okay, that's an interesting perspective. Yeah. In the internal combustion community, we don't even have to think about how much torque is going to a specific tire that has traction because we just have lockers and the power is
All of them.
going, all 4 ways.
it doesn't have that
Interesting.
physical locker. The dual motor, it links side to side, but it's still not front to back.
Oh, okay. And I noticed today when you were pulling the JT off of the hill, and when you first started to go, only your rear tires were spinning, and then after maybe half a second of the rear tires spinning, then all 4 tires kicked in, and you pulled that JT right off the hill.
You're doing a job, not a physical gear that's linking.
Right. Well,
It's like, okay, I don't have traction back there. Let's send some traction up there.
it was cool seeing it run today. I appreciate you bringing it out and wheeling with us. So I hope you're bringing it back, Dave.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Thanks for wheeling with us. Yep. All right, folks at home, if you want to follow us and watch more Where to Wheel content, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a like if you feel like we're doing a decent job. And if you want to come wheeling with us, go to w2wparks.com and grab yourself a ticket.
All right, Dave, what are we about to do?
About to launch off road, see what happens.
Let's see.
All right, camera is rolling. On your mark. Get set. Launch.
It's a little muddy out here today. That thing's handling. Wow! Sick. How'd that feel?
Once it hooks up, man.
Launch again. Wow. Holy mackerel. That's one way to get around. You're a seasoned driver, I take it.
With a car. I've driven lots of road courses at racetracks, but I've never been off road.
Did that scare you at all, what we just encountered? I thought.
The trailer was getting kind of close, but no, this thing found some traction, fortunately.